All right, thank you everybody for waiting this wonderful time. Today's topic is about poverty. Poverty is a really great issue that we have been facing in Egypt for so many time. So the first thing I'd like to say, there we have a new person that have attended our lovely short conversation. We have Beha and we have Carolus, and I think Disha is the new. So would you like to introduce yourself to us, Beha?
Yeah, sure. My name is Beha. I'm 27 years old. I'm an English tutor. I'm actually an HR specialist. So I'm both. I'm an English teacher, an English tutor, and I'm also an HR specialist.
That's interesting. All right,
Yeah.
how about you, Hanan? Disha?
I'm 29 years old. I'm a pharmacist.
Pharmacist?
Yeah.
All right, great. Right, so my name is Zaki. I'm 24 years old and I'm an English teacher. Okay, so today's subject, as I have mentioned, is about poverty. So the first thing that comes to my mind, what kind of problems do poor people have? Behat, what do you think? What kind of problems do poor people have?
I guess the main issue here is health problems. I guess they don't get enough health care. Their education isn't good enough or isn't up to scratch, so they have poor educational system. And well, actually, let's be frank here. Even if they get work, they will not get like a highly paid work or
Hmm.
job.
Not highly rated or not
Yeah.
highly paid jobs. So most of the jobs in Egypt would be customer service, and they're not highly paid to others. That's right. How about you, Hanan? What do you think?
I think poverty is associated with poor health and poor education and poor nutrition.
Yeah. So what's the most common here in Egypt?
What?
What's the most common problem related to poverty in Egypt?
Poor education.
What is it?
Poor education.
Education?
Poor education, yeah.
Yeah, poor education. That's right. So, what are your suggestions to improve this problem? How would we improve education to make it better? What do you think? What should we do? As a government, as people, as teachers, students, as anybody else, citizen in this country, what should we do?
Maybe we can provide some better jobs for those people so they can like improve their life. Maybe they can get more money and they can get out of this poverty forever. So providing jobs or even um, fair opportunities. So maybe we can give them like the chances or the opportunities or the openings that we can give to the rich, so they cannot be feel or they cannot feel here underprivileged or know that they are not treated fairly. So fairness in everything, providing jobs, providing education, providing everything to them.
So, related to jobs, if you have a company, would you hire someone that doesn't know how the job works?
Well, no, it depends here, but poverty is not the one that determines whether that person knows how to work or not. A lot of poor people are way better than their rich peers, but they don't give their or the fair treatment here. So they don't get that job, even though they know how to work even better or much better.
So you think they don't have a fair opportunity as their peers, rich people,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, a lot of companies actually look for one's background. So if you are, for example, you are a graduate of AUC or GUC or whatever, so you are my top priority, and I'll reject everyone else without even looking at that person's qualifications or even competencies. So that's the problem, I guess. We are labeling people. We are treating people as that the rich people are more qualified, are more knowledgeable, and the poor ones are just poor in everything, and that's not fair.
Yeah, it is not fair. It's really hard situation when you see people on the street begging for money. So, Hanan Disha, are you there?
I can't understand.
Yeah, I'm just wanted to know that you're there. All right. So the question is, we see a lot of people, poor people on the street, and they're begging for money. Would you give them money or would you give them jobs?
Jobs.
Why?
Because begging is not good for our nation. It's not a good thing in our society.
So it's a bad habit.
What?
It's a bad habit. People that do
Yeah.
it. Some people claim that some poor people who beg for money are not really poor, but they are rich, and they have like some buildings and big cars and stuff like that. Do you think that's true, Nuda?
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Nuda. How you doing? Welcome back.
Sorry. Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay. It's okay.
Can you ask the question?
Yeah.
I don't hear it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, we're talking about poverty, and
Yeah.
we're discussing this issue and how to solve it. So we're
Okay.
imagining that, or it is stated, or someone says that poor people on the street, some of them claim to be poor, but they're not. They are rich,
Yeah.
and some of them are thieves, maybe, and that's why people don't want to give poor people money. But as
Yeah.
someone here says, I would give them jobs, not just money, because job, I'm sure that this person deserves this money. What do you think? What should you do? You
I should give him the job because the money it will be finished. The job it's not limited. Um, and the job is to know the persons the qualify the it would be in I can't express the meaning.
the person to do what? Well, if you are stuck with a certain vocabulary, you don't have to think
Yeah,
about it in Arabic. You have to decide or to describe what you want to say. You don't have to say the exact vocabulary because we're not dictionary
yeah.
memorizing every word. But you can describe it with simple words, similar words. That just
Okay.
gives you the main idea. It doesn't have to be complicated. So, the main idea here, you say that I give them jobs. Well, I agree with
Yeah, I will
your
give
point.
him the job.
Although I feel sorry for people that are on the street. Um, do you think, Baha, do you think are people who live on the street necessarily lazy?
Maybe, and maybe they don't have the culture because they have a lot of children. So maybe having a lot of children is a part of the big picture. So maybe culture maybe plays a huge role in this, and maybe they are lazy. Yes. I saw a lot of a lot of people who can work, and still they go for begging for money because that's much easier for them, I guess.
Yeah, I agree with you on that point. Um, if you have seen two people begging for money, someone is young man, someone is young woman, and someone is old man and old woman. Which of the four would you give money to and why?
I guess the old ones.
Why?
Maybe it depends. Maybe the young man has like a physical disability, so he can work. Maybe that's his excuse. Maybe so. Maybe it depends on their condition. So I'm gonna in either ways I'm gonna go for the old ones, I guess.
Yeah. Right. How about you, Hanan? Nisha? What do you
The
think?
old woman,
Why? Why the old woman?
because it's woman, and maybe it is unable to work.
Do you think that we have more sympathy towards women than men?
Can you repeat?
Do you think that we have more sympathy or empathy? Sympathy. Like you feel like I should give this person the woman. But if you have a man person in the street, you say like, I shouldn't give that man. I think I should give money to a woman, not men. So you have sympathy toward a woman more than a man because you are a woman, right? Do you think
Because
this is how it goes, or it has a different situation? Okay, so I think it doesn't matter actually, man or woman. If I see both on the street, I give both. As long as I have much money, I can give all people. But if you don't have much money, then you have to choose really wisely. Um, some areas in the countries are dangerous. So some poor people are claimed to be poor, but they're not. In areas like north of the bank, especially in midnight or especially in the evening, where if you really wanted to give them money, you'll be like afraid. Should I give this person money and show people that I have money? And maybe there are thieves around, or should I give this person money and I don't care what happens, even though the thieves might take my money and just I'll be poor. What do you think, Behem? What should he do?
Well, giving money doesn't solve the problem because poor people get money like all day long, and how that plays out for them in the end? Nothing. They still they are still poor. They remain poor. So maybe they can work, or maybe someone can provide something for them to work, and so they can have a constant source of money instead of just like giving out some charity or some couple of pounds. It doesn't solve the problem. So maybe I can look for other solutions other than money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What are some solutions you think that you can do or we can do?
Maybe I can embrace them. Maybe I can use them. Maybe I can provide some jobs that need them. Of course, some people would say no. No, I don't like to work. No. I like to sit in the streets and beg for money, and that's pretty cool for me. And that's it. But some people, a lot of people actually really want to work, but they haven't got the opportunity. So maybe I can help them get what they deserve, a fair opportunity, so they can work and feel like they are appreciated, or they feel like they have their role in the society, and they can feel related, and have money all the time. So I guess that works even better than giving them just money, I guess.
Yeah. Would you, if someone, the president or any person that has power, says, would you pay more money or more taxes if this would eliminate poverty by creating jobs for everyone? Would you do this?
Well, maybe I can do whatever is needed to provide jobs for them. I guess the only solution for them is jobs. So whatever is needed, whatever measures that need to be taken, I'll take them right away. I will not hesitate to think about it.
Yeah. Do you think that every country in the world has poverty?
Yeah.
So it's not only a certain country, but even rich countries might have poor people. So why do you think that there are some poor people, even the country is rich and has lots of, big economy, or there's an economy raise? Why?
Maybe again it's culture. For example, if it's me or a young lady that she can provide for herself, but once she has 2 or 3 children, so she will beg for money because she cannot provide for them. So maybe culture, maybe unemployment, or maybe the work skills that are not present in a lot of these poor people, so they cannot work because companies don't need them, or companies are looking for skills that are not in them. So maybe not training them how to work. And culture, one more time, culture is something important in making people poor or not.
So do you think that we can change it, the culture?
Culture, it's hard because it's something soft, it's not something that we can touch. So maybe awareness, but to what extent this gonna be effective, I don't know, but maybe we can move, or we can do something about it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We have one more last question about poverty. Does poverty cause crime, or is the reason of crime? Perhaps.
Crime has a lot of reasons,
Yeah.
not only poverty.
Tell me about them.
Some people are kleptomaniac, or they have love for theft, and it's not related to poverty or not. They are crazy about stealing everything. Here, crime is not like a huge or big crime like murder or something like that. A lot of murderers, or a lot of thieves were not poor. Maybe for example, a minister who got present for stealing money or for embezzling money, was he poor? No, and it's still a crime. So poverty is not the only drive for committing a crime. It's just a part or a fraction of the problem, but it's not the whole thing.
Yeah. So I really like the suggestion that you said earlier in this conversation, that if we want to eliminate poverty, we would supply or give people more jobs. I would also
Yeah,
add something to this. Not only give them jobs, I would actually train them before giving them jobs. And this is the best way. Train their thoughts, give them, uh, educate them, and then teach them and help them how to work. And not only doing this, but also follow up with them and see if they need anything, and make them effective in the community, because later on, if people are not taught how to do things well, they end up making horrible crimes. So the main idea here is to help poor by giving them more opportunities to learn and to work. So this was a very short conversation today. I'm really happy to have you guys here, and enjoy. If you want to invite your friends, I'll give you the invitation link. Also, you can go to the Facebook page, which is learn.special English on Facebook, and you can write your email on Zoom there, and I usually add the people who write their emails. And for those who don't know how to make an email, they can check it out on YouTube, or I can simply send the link of invitation to them. So thank you again, guys. And do you have any questions before I go? I have just only about three minutes.
No, thank you. That was great, actually.
Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next conversation. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.